I want to share with you a quick story of the time when I got my first book published. I hope this will inspire you and empower you to also move forward with your dream. I was in real estate developing and also creating beautiful places for people to live in. So I had a few triplexes, and because I became financially free, I decided to share my knowledge, share my wisdom, and hopefully help others move along their way. And also, I had always this feeling that I wanted to write a book. As you know, 80% of people want to write a book, so I guess I wasn't alone in that case. But I took matters in my own hands and I wrote my first book. And of course, it was a tremendous failure. I received 400 negative answers from agents. And I mailed again and again. And I received the answers by mail, and every time I opened a new envelope, it was a catastrophe, one more negative answer. And so I was just about to give up when I found out that I could self-publish on Amazon. That was back in the day, so in that time there weren't very many authors self-publishing. So I was one of those first ones. So I did self-publish my first book, but I didn't see any sales, but it landed me speaking opportunities. So I did start speaking publicly about my knowledge, and it helped me sell my books as well. And then I went to visit my mother in Serbia, who was ill at the time. She's fine now, but she was ill at the time. And so while I was there, I realized that I had brought only three books with me to read, but the three books that I brought were from the same publisher. And I thought, I didn't contact this publisher yet directly. As you know, you can't contact all publishers directly. They often don't take any unsolicited material. It was the case for this French publisher, but I decided we never know. So I sent him an email. It was not even a proposal for a book. It wasn't even a book. It wasn't even the first chapter. It was just an idea. But I knew I was onto something because one of my strengths is really to know what trends are and what trends will be and what's going to be really hot and successful. And so I sent him this email because I knew that the next trend would follow in the French market um, for more information on the law of attraction and self-development and things like that. So I just sent him a couple of lines telling him that, I had self-published a few books. I was now a speaker, and I wanted to discuss this idea with him. And he answered yes, which was my first yes ever. And it felt really, really good. And I guess just receiving the yes was enough to forget of the pain and trauma for the hundreds of negative answers I've had received in the past. And I was very excited. So we did discuss it, and I sent him a first draft, which was accepted, and that's how I got my first book. And that first book published actually led me to create my first online seven-figure business, which is a self-development business. So that's how it started in Serbia, sending an idea to an editor. And later on, when I was signing books in Paris for that book and a second one he ordered from me, he admitted that actually in the 25 years of his career, he had never said yes to anyone by email. He receives about 250 unsolicited ideas and books by email and by mail every year, and he never accepts any of them. And that was the first time that he had decided to pick someone because he kind of liked what I was on to. So that changed my life completely. I can tell you that because I went from having $250 in my back pocket to earning $250,000 within a year. So I hope this inspires you to start that writing project, to go get what it takes to achieve your goal. And no matter who says no, you just keep on going because you never know when one person is going to say yes. So resilience is key, determination, perseverance, and always being really motivated, knowing why you are doing what you're doing. My why was very, very big inside of me. I knew I had inside of me the will and the intention and the mission to improve and empower millions of lives around the world. And that was my drive. That's what kept me going. And so I hope this inspires you. And please write down in the comments if it does. Share with your friends. Subscribe to my channel, of course, and visit my website. Thank you. Have a great day.